Welcome back to Pip and Me. Yesterday we learned how half a loaf can feel like plenty. Today we learn how listening can be a roof when walls are scarce. Good afternoon, Pip. The air's turning sharp and curious. It tastes like metal and old promises. We'll make our rounds and count our blessings out loud. We're looking for a corner that doesn't bite. Hello again, cafe window. If you could talk, you'd say keep going. Thank you, friend with the starry tattoos. Your smile does half the heating already. Yes, we'll take the muffins and pass the kindness along. Pip, we split it down the middle. One for you, one for me, one saved for someone the day forgot. That's our math now. Crumbs plus trust equals dinner. Evening arrives in the color between gold and steel. The bus sighs, the streetlights wake up, and the wind finds its teeth. Time to head toward the bridge, little hero. Not because it's pretty, but because it's honest about what it is. Hello there, sir. My name's not much, but you can borrow it. Folks call him Pip. Do you want the spot near the pillar, or shall we share cardboard for a coat and a story? You sleep here most nights. I understand. The concrete holds a person's shape like a promise it can't keep. My coat is thin, but warm enough for sharing. I'll drape it over your shoulders if you let me. Thank you. I'll take the cardboard, and we'll layer the night between us like pages in a book. You said your name is Cedar. That's a strong name. Trees know about roots and storms. I've been through a few myself. If I talk too much, forgive me. Silence sometimes feels heavier than hunger. You asked if I have stories. I have ears. Tell me yours first, and I'll hold it steady so it doesn't spill. Your wife collected thimbles from every state, tiny silver helmets for mending the world. I can see the shelf in my mind, light making little moons on every rim. Your son fell asleep on your chest during football games. That is the good weight, the kind that pins you to the moment. You made one mistake that grew legs. I get it. Sometimes one wrong turn hires all its cousins and throws a reunion. You don't owe me the details. You do deserve a night where your story breathes without being cross-examined. Pip is choosing you already. That head on your knee says more than I can. He always knows where the ache is hiding. Cedar, I can offer 3 things. A little bread, a little warmth, and the promise to listen like it matters. I can't fix everything. Tonight I can fix the part where you don't carry the weight alone. You're asking about us. Yesterday was day-old muffins and coins we gave away anyway. We chose to be rich in little pieces. Today is colder. Today we invest in company. You want to know how long Pip and I have been a we? Since the morning the wind smelled like bread. He looked at me like a question I prayed I could answer. We split the crust and agreed to try again. A treaty between 2 small nations. You say the worst part is not being seen. I know that cold. Being looked through is a special kind of frost. I can't make the city's eyes kinder. I can make sure mine don't look away. Right now, you're the only story I'm reading. Do you want to tell me about the day that pushed you off the map? I'll be quiet and hold the edges while you turn the page. You lost the job when the factory closed. Then the bills, then the apartment. It happened fast and slow at the same time. People think it's a cliff. It's a staircase you don't notice until the bottom disappears. I hear you. It shouldn't be this easy to vanish. What would help right now? Not tomorrow, not a 5-year plan. Tonight needs a warmer corner and a reminder you're not a ghost. Tonight needs a reason to believe morning is allowed to arrive. We can do that. Pip, scoot closer to Cedar. Share the engine of your small, brave heartbeat. I'll tuck the cardboard over our legs like a shared idea. Cedar, here's half a muffin. It's small, but small things sneak past despair. They deliver the message without drawing fire. I'm starting a ledger of good in my head. Maya the barista, Woolcap with the soup tip, the teenager with the camera, stroller mom with courage. I want to carve those names into a bench of gratitude we can sit on when days get thin. If I ever build that bench, your name goes near the middle so people have to see it. The night is settling into its cold vocabulary. We answer with a warmer grammar. Coat, cardboard, body heat, gentle talk. That's our sentence. Pip is getting heavier with sleep. That's a good sign. The worst hour has a way of blinking first when a dog decides to snore. Cedar, tell me one small memory that still carries light. A fishing morning with your boy at the reservoir. He tangled the line on purpose, just to keep you close. That's a good light. Let it stay on. Here's another from me. My father used to fix squeaky doors and say every hinge deserves a second chance. I believed him until I became a door that squeaked. Now I believe him more. Do you hear the freeway hum? It's a faraway ocean that forgot how to hold water. We'll pretend it's the shore and count waves until the mean hour passes. If fear rises, hand it to me. I'll keep it busy with errands. If hope shows up, hand it to Pip. He knows where to store it. I'm going to say the names again so the ledger doesn't fade. Maya, woolcap. Stroller mom. Teenager. The church kitchen with the soup that tasted like getting by. The bookstore awning that kept its promise when the sky broke. Add yours if you're ready. Your wife. Your son. The friend who taught you how to tie that fishing knot. We'll carve them later. We'll sit on that bench together. You're asking if I ever get angry? I do. I get angry at a system that measures worth by receipts. I get angry at doors that lock behind people who did nothing but fall at the wrong time. But I try to spend anger like a match, not a mattress. I light what needs seeing and move before the smoke takes my breath. You say you've been waiting for someone to say it out loud. Then let this be the night it was said. We deserve warmth without passing a test. We deserve names that stick. We deserve a morning that arrives without demanding proof. Is that the first hint of dawn? Maybe it's only the city blinking. Either way, we made it through the coldest paragraph. When the light comes, it will come for 3 instead of 2 and a ghost. We walk out from under this bridge as people, not problems. Cedar, when was the last time someone asked what you're good at? Fixing things. That's convenient. The hardware store loves hands like that. You show up with me and I'll show up with you. We'll let the owner decide our names are worth saying again. Pip, you're the foreman. Keep us honest with that wag. Before we stand, one more truth for the pocket. Listening doesn't change the weather. It changes what the weather hits. Tonight it hit 3 of us instead of 1, and that made all the difference. I'm proud of you, Cedar. You let your story breathe. I'm proud of you, Pip. You found the ache and lay on it like a warm stone. I'm a little proud of me for choosing the long road where no is clean and yes is careful. All right, friends, morning is setting the table. We'll eat what it serves, then go ask the day for a job and a reason to laugh. If the answer is no, we'll try again. If the answer is maybe, we'll hold it steady until it grows legs. If the answer is yes, we'll say thank you and write it on the ledger. Cedar, if you lose us today, meet us by the cafe at noon. If you find us sooner, even better. Either way, we remember you now. We won't let forgetting win. Before we close this chapter, I want to put the lesson where I can find it later. A listening ear is a portable shelter. A speaking heart is a stove that never quite goes out. Together they make weather smaller than the room we share. Good night, night. Good morning, morning. We are still here. We are still us. If this chapter found you, tap like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so the next chapter knows where to land. Next time in episode 4, The Wallet and the Window, we'll face a choice with hunger on one side and honesty on the other, and watch a neighborhood decide who we are. Walk with us.